tip of Atlanta, owner of Intimate Cafe. Today we are going to make another southern treat. Tomato in season. And these tomatoes are from truly local farm that's not too far away. Focusing right now on time produce. It's best to eat in season. So we're going to do fried green tomatoes with a nice tomato salsa topped with goat cheese and balsamic reduction. Really nice. Let me show you. We're going to start off with our tomatoes. Take a red tomato, feed dice to get started. That's enough. Get on the top. A couple people are left. Around here. This in our little bowl over here. A little piece. Chop up a little extra. Alright. Right there. And put some nice. That's actually right there. You don't want to open onions. And get up. A little nice one. Put that right. We are add thyme. One of my favorite herbs. Any. Don't need too much. Put a bit of salsa. Alright. That's enough. Dice it up. Oh, the smell of fresh herbs. There we go. Doesn't need to be too fine. Just a little bit. Put that on top. Alright, you want to take a look already? Just the beginning stages. It already looks bright and vibrant. It's not quite finished yet. I'm going to add a few more things to it. We're going to add a little bit of acid, which is going to be a little cider vinegar. We're going to also add a little olive oil. That's some vinegar. A little bit of salt. Real simple, basic salsa. Gonna do that right at the beginning. Ooh, that looks really vibrant and pretty. So they have time to sit and marinate. This is gonna be a nice salsa. I feel like summertime already, just looking at that. Okay, we're gonna sit that to the side. Wipe it down. Now, we're going to do the classic southern thing in fried green tomato. Let me show you how to do it. Take one of these beautiful tomatoes that we just picked yesterday. Cut them into some nice slices. You know, the reason that tomatoes, green tomatoes, fry so good, I don't know if anybody's tried to fry a red one or a yellow one. It's possible, but it's not that easy. Green tomatoes are very firm. Very firm. They do not have as much moisture as, say, a regular red tomato. Very squeezable. These, quite solid. And not only that, they're kind of acidic, very acidic, a little tart. So when you put seasoning on it, like salt, things of that such, it holds very well and it fries very well too. Let's see if we can get one more slice out of here. Gotta use these tomatoes up good. And what you can do with these leftover scraps is just chop it up and throw it in the rest of the salsa. Don't need to waste anything. Not from these good products. So we have 3 slices here. 3 big old nice slices. One thing I like to do whenever I'm frying anything is I season the item first. I season the flour, but I also season the product. So we're going to put a little Cajun seasoning right on top of these green tomatoes. We're going to flip them over. And we're going to season the other side. There we go. Rinse my fingers off a little bit. Alright, so I have a little egg right here. I'm going to dump the tomatoes in here. And then we're going to dump it in the flour. Like so. You want to come in close and take a look at that. Just take it and dip it. And by the way, the flour is also seasoned. garlic powder, a splash of cayenne, and also some Cajun. So you know these things are nice and tasty and ready to go. These things are not lacking any flavor. All right, I'm going to set this one to the side, get another basket. All right, set that to the side. Get our next 2 slices. Let's get this going. All right, and egg on both sides. And we're going to dip this one. We'll do all 3. I know some people in the audience would like to get them a taste. I'm going to do all 3 of them. Those on top. Look at these tomatoes. Number 2 and number 3. Last one. All right. Last one. All right. So next, all we have to do is fry it. Take a second. We're going to move right over to the stove. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to fry the green tomatoes. We've already battered it with egg and flour and seasoned it well. Now the method that my mother taught me when I was younger on how to test to see if the oil is ready is you take a little bit of flour, you sprinkle it in there, and if you see it sizzle a little bit, it's ready to go. Let's do that. We got to sizzle. So, first things first. Oh, there we go. These are going to be nice. Give that a couple seconds. I don't know if you can hear that going. It sounds so nice to me. Give that a couple seconds. Now, fried green tomatoes has to be one of those timeless classics. Every summer, when those tomatoes are ripe, and you see those green tomatoes sitting there, you really have to try hard to let them get red, because they're meant to be red. But you know the taste of the green tomato is so wonderful that they always end up in the fryer before they turn red in my house. And they really are almost ready. You gotta wait till they get nice and golden brown and crispy. Make sure your oil is at the right temperature. Not too cool. Yeah, these are pretty much there. I'm telling you, this is not like chicken where you have to make sure it's done all the way through to the bone. These are green tomatoes, so they're going to be good to go as soon as they turn golden brown. But that's why you have to make sure the oil is at the right temperature so it doesn't cook too fast where the outside browns waste the inside. Here we go. See that? This is our first tomato. Looking all nice and golden brown. Our next tomato. Isn't that beautiful? These were just garden picked. These came from the garden down the street, truly living well. Last one here. There they go. Woo! Can you smell that? I'm excited. It's going to be really nice when we go ahead and sprinkle our salsa on top, as well as our balsamic reduction and our goat cheese. The balsamic reduction has a nice tangy sweetness to it. It's not like the typical balsamic when it's not reduced, when it's just vinegary. This one has concentrated itself, so now it's sweet, and the goat cheese is creamy. So when you add it with this fresh tomato and the fried green tomato, you have all these textures and flavors, and it seems like it's a lot of the same ingredients, but they all have different stages. It's different flavors on the flavors. A little bit longer, of course. It's looking wonderful. Look at these green tomatoes. And we all recipes. See these tomatoes? Quite nice, quite nice. Oh yes. I'm ready. Let's get our last one. So for all those who have plenty of tomatoes and some fall off the vine before they're ready to turn red, donate them over to Intimate Cafe. Never let one go to waste. Alright, we're going to pull this last one out. There we go. Now, we'll move right back over. Turn this off. Let's get our last one. So for all those who have plenty of tomatoes and some fall off the vine before they're ready to turn red, donate them over to Intimate Cafe. Never let one go to waste. Alright, we're going to pull this last one out. There we go. Now, we'll move right back over. Turn this off. Okay, now we're finished frying our green tomatoes. Let's finish the plate. We have our salsa right here, ready to go. Tasting delicious. Let's put it on our plate. Gourmet style. Let's take this simple, timeless classic and put it in the gourmet tray. So let's start off with our 2 fried potatoes. Just sit them up like that. Let's take some, sit up a little bit. We'll take our salsa, just lay it across the top. Isn't that nice? Take some cheese. Put this across the top. A few crumbles there. Oh my goodness, if you ever taste this, you think these are fresh, best fried green tomatoes you've ever tasted. I don't mean to brag, but they are. As long as you get that texture right on those tomatoes and all these fresh ingredients, you got the cool, you got the hot, you got the crunchy, you got the soft, you got the creamy and acidic, and we got sweet on it. Got a little balsamic reduction. You can just take some balsamic and vinegar, put it on the stove and let it boil down till it reduces. Now there, this is our finished product. Put a little thyme leaf on it. Boom. Garden fresh fried green tomatoes, topped with a tomato salsa, goat cheese, and balsamic reduction. That's good eats for you. Now, an item like this, estimated to make it at home, it's free for the tomatoes, just a little TLC in the garden. For the goat cheese and the balsamic and the effort, this would probably total cost you about less than $2 to make yourself. $2 assistance and loving and caring what you do in your product. Now, if you go to a restaurant, a dish like this, it'll cost you $10. But eating it at home in the comfort of your own safety and security and warmth, you will be able to enjoy this at cost and a lot of love. So please enjoy and enjoy your garden treats. My name is Chef Ameerah Watson of Intimate Chef of Atlanta, also owner of Intimate Cafe. Come by and see us sometime and enjoy. See you next time.